Hello, thanks for joining me. Welcome to the Sunday Shave. Thank you, Mrs. A. Aren't they beautiful? Sunflowers. Like a, I don't know, like a scorched, beautiful, deep red inside. Right, yeah, welcome to the Sunday Shave. I'm going to use several different products today. One being, this is an Irish razor, 100% Irish business. Used it before, Manly stuff, very good. They have a website. I'll put a link to their website. They sell gifts and beard care, razors, brushes and different things like that. Now in this, it comes with a pack of Astra blades, the Superior Platinum. So what I thought I'd use is, I have one here somewhere. Here we go, yeah, wait a minute, just bear with me. I have a first use, but this is from this tuck of blades, this is the stainless instead of the platinum. So that is it's been used, this will be second use for this blade. So that's going in there, and it is a slanted razor head, if you can see that. Slightly. Not sure if you can see. There you go, that's better. It's a slanted. And you twist the base of this handle. I'm not sure if they sell this particular razor now. I couldn't see it on the website, but there's many other nice looking razors. There you go, so there's a brass. This is painted on black. And there's a brass thread on underneath. Quite a long thread, obviously, because it's a twisted at the base here. There you go. You can hear it clicking into place there. So there is overhang to be aware of, and with it being black you should see a nice easy, there's the blade, that's it. There it is. So how are you doing? It's quite warm, humid. It is, as I film this now, it is 22 degrees Celsius, which is about 71 degrees Fahrenheit, with 66% humidity. So if it's quite warm, but it's not hot, is it? But it's pleasant. It's very pleasant. But it gets a bit with the humidity in here. Anyway, we're going to use this. This was a gift from Mrs. H a couple of years back. DB, which stands for Dear Barber, and she bought it in a little, I think, a little gift shop in a town called Beaumaris, North Wales. It's a coastal town, beautiful place, Anglesey, Ynys Môn, and it's gorgeous scent, beautiful, very high class scented cream. It's not wood, by the way, it's a plastic, it's just a wood look, lovely. So that's gone into the Anvil Pottery bowl. So we've got the razor, the blade, the soap or the cream, and we're going to use this special edition RazoRock 400 in aluminium with a black synthetic knot there. So we'll get lathering. So shave of the day, please. Put a bit too much cream in this actually, well, a bit too much come out, so I didn't want to, I never put it back, I use it up. There you go, see? I've had some lovely correspondence with another company who contacted me. I've told you in the last shave, in regards to their razor. I said I already had their razor. I was gifted it from a chap called Keith in South Wales a few years back, if you're watching, Keith. So they're going to send the other razor. They have a couple of razors, I think they do, models and stuff, so they're going to send another one. God, this is lovely. Smell that, go on. So I'll be trying that on the channel when it arrives, and I think a soap, something like that, we'll see. There you go, that's good enough. Hope you've had a good week and you're having a good weekend. Now, meal of the day is afternoon tea for us, which is a British thing. It's a little cake stand type thing with 3-tier of plates, and you have sandwiches on one, little cupcakes and different things like that, and and depending where you have it, it's a very nice experience with some different teas. You can have mint tea, herbal tea, fruit tea. I just have standard good quality tea, like Yorkshire tea, but I don't think they do Yorkshire, it's a bit too posh for that. So, mentioning that, what I may do is, I have PaulHFilms on Instagram, which there should be a link in the description to, if you don't follow me on there. Don't do a lot on Instagram, but I intend to make a little video, only about a minute long, something like that, of the visit to this little place for afternoon tea, so you'll be able to see it if you're interested in that. If you're like me, nosy. Right, I'll just rinse the face. I had a nice message off, talking of Instagram, of a lady called Caitlin from Germany. If you're watching, Caitlin, or your partner, she shaves her head, I think she said, using electric razors, and then her partner found my channel, and she's been using some DE razors now and found, you know, the different soaps and creams you can use, and she's really enjoying it. So to do a head shave, so that's fantastic. Thanks for getting in contact, and regards to you both. Here we go. I'm going to have to check if they do an aftershave cologne EDT. I think I've mentioned this before, but I forgot about it, and I only seem to remember to look for it when I use this cream. The scent is beautiful, honestly. It's one of those what I call, when you go into a room, somebody would say, "Oh, that's nice. What is it?" I don't know. Yeah, very nice. So we'll heat up the manly stuff. This is an Irish company. I think it was set up in about 2014 by a chap who was fed up with the expensive costs of DE razors in Ireland. So he started his own company, and they work in euros over there. And I think I've seen some of the average cost of a razor between 20 and 30 euros, I think. Anyway, here we go. I'll put a link to them in the description. So if you have any Irish blood in you, fantastic. So this is the Slant. Quite a heavyweight razor, this. Do you know, I've never used Astra blades much. A lot of people years back didn't have good things to say about them. Now, I have not used them that much, not because of that, because I just haven't used them, but using these now are very nice. This is the second use for this blade. It feels very efficient on the skin and very comfortable, very smooth. A very nice shaving sort of angle on this as well. Very efficient. I'd say it's an average aggression. Middle of the road, average, whatever you call it, standard. But it feels really precise. Now you don't get that often on a... That is nice, yeah. So let's try the rinse. Oh, good slickness. Very good slickness. No pre-shave on this. Scent strength is about 5.5 out of 10. It's nice. I'm not sure if it's going to be a room filler. What I mean by that is when you walk out and then you walk back in, you can smell it. We'll have to try it. So the reason for the afternoon tea, it's a treat really for my Mrs. H. We're taking her sister and her son, our nephew. He's in London at the minute. He's studying with acting and performing down there. So he's on a break. So he's come home back to North Wales, and then we're just taking them for afternoon tea really. So across the growth now. That is nice. I caught my lip then. Don't know if it'll bleed. That was my fault. Look here, don't catch. My lip that often, thankfully. But it just shows you anything can happen at any time. Lack of concentration because of talking, you see. Obviously you don't do that, do you? It's your peaceful time. Well, hopefully. Unless you have animals or children, which can make it not so peaceful maybe. Or partners, husbands, wives. But I think generally we are left to enjoy the shaves, aren't we? Unless you're like me and you film your shaves, maybe. Oof, yeah. Humid. Right, here we go. Third application. So I didn't cut, I just caught it. Lucky. It just feels like a slight bite, a little bit of a knock. And there's always that moment, isn't there? Is it going to bleed? How bad's it going to be? Especially around the lip area. Yeah, very unusual. Right, here we go. Against the growth. Very nice so far. It lathers beautifully, this cream. Again, it's a few years old now. I'm sure as well, at least it's 2 years old. The scent strength is still strong, but as I say, about 5.5 out of 10. Beautiful high class scent. Ah, there, see, just starting there, that little dot. So it did catch it. That was a long time bleeding, wasn't it? Maybe he couldn't make his mind up. Now granted, this little video I'm going to make on Instagram is not shaving related. It's just something I thought because we often talk about going places. So not going to be a regular thing, don't worry. But it's, if you're interested in it, you can have a look at it if you follow me on PaulHFilms on there. But if not, don't worry, don't watch it. Fully understand. That is lovely, so slick. Three, two, one, pickup time, baby. Oh yeah. Won't be in work tomorrow. Why not? Because I'm waiting for this rather delicious, luxurious afternoon tea to settle down. In other words, I'm too full. Yeah. Or I will be, hopefully. And usually, if you don't finish whatever's on the plates, they put them in a box for you to take home. I expect that's still the case, even in a place like where we're going. And we've been to this place many times. You'll see, if you see the video, you'll see it anyway. That is lovely. That is beautiful. Stopped. This is lovely. I have cold water rinse. That is lovely. That's how we look. I've said before, aren't they beautiful then? It doesn't make you good looking shaving, but it makes you feel the $1,000,000, baby. Oh, that is nice. There's something enjoyable just in the drying process there, giving you oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so homemade mentholated witch hazel, very lightly mentholated. Which I thought would be nice in this sort of, even though it's not a hot temperature, it's just the humidity in this sort of muggy, sort of clammy time. And then, this has nothing to do with the scent of this cream, but it's a classic in its own right. And I've seen it there and I'm going to use it. Denim. There won't be many people in this place today smelling a denim. I can guarantee you that. Well, if that doesn't take you back to the... Yeah, well, even then, even these were good old days. Yeah. Oh, that is nice, yeah. And then I'm going to put some of this Shetland. This company, I've used it many times and I always like to promote this company. Shetland Soap Company, which is based obviously in Shetland, Shetland Islands. What's nice about it, the products are excellent, and I know many of you that watch have bought products from them. They do 2 shaving soaps which are beautiful, but what I like about it is they employ people with disabilities and learning difficulties, and I've said it before, judging by the products they make, you wouldn't think there was anything wrong in any form with them. Excellent products, you should be very proud of them, and I like to support them. This is a night cream, frankincense, if you can see that, frankincense and sweet orange. Yeah, it's a really nice thing they do. Good company, good products. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can just get that sort of sweet, orangey, zesty hint. That is nice. And that is it. I'll leave you to it. So if you're having a shave today, enjoy it. Look after yourselves, have a great weekend, wherever you are in the world. Thanks for joining me, thanks for your time, for your comments, and for just being there. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you on Wednesday for the midweek shave. As I say, if you follow me on PaulH on Instagram and you want to see, you may see this little video later on, this evening probably in British time, summertime. If not, I'll see you on Wednesday for the Wednesday shave, midweek shave. So all the best, thanks again, and bye bye.